The lead attorney in this case, the legendary Benjamin Crump, just dropped an absolute bombshell on his Instagram feed and stories. The streets are talking, and the new allegation is terrifying. Nolan Wells did not die on the island. He made it back to land. He was allegedly alive on July 5th at a secret pool party until 3 a.m. when a brutal confrontation turned fatal. Today, we are breaking down the twisted 24-hour timeline, the deleted social media evidence, and the frantic cover-up that involves missing phones, dental records, and a blood-stained boat. If you thought you knew what happened to Nolan Wells, think again.
Let's be 1000% clear. The only reason we are diving into this terrifying new theory is because attorney Ben Crump, the man representing Nolan's family, officially shared it. Now, Crump's caption was cautious. He wrote, "I don't know if these are facts or rumors because no official statement has been confirmed. We sometimes have to follow all clues until the truth is found." But why would a high-profile attorney share an unverified rumor from a small social media account? Because the clues are starting to align perfectly. A series of leaked Facebook screenshots from an insider have been circulating. They claim that Nolan Xavier Wells, referred to by the nickname No-No, successfully left Horn Island with the group. They didn't leave him behind on the beach. They brought him back to the mainland in Jackson County, where they went to a friend's house for an after-party. And according to a time-stamped photo that has since been deleted, Nolan was alive and in that pool on July 5th at exactly 2:53 a.m. So, what happened at that pool? According to the witness statements leaking online, a massive altercation broke out between Nolan and the other boys on the boat, specifically names like Wyatt, Evan, Andrew, and Morgan. The allegation claims they were heavily using illicit substances when things turned violent. They allegedly beat Nolan to death using some sort of bar or pole, while others stood around recording it on their phones, screaming, "Get him!" The witness claims Evan's mother, who was reportedly intoxicated, came out and screamed at everyone to leave before she called the cops. But they allegedly didn't let Nolan leave. They kept him there, gasping for air and coughing up blood. If this horrific story is true, it solves two massive mysteries that have been haunting this case. First, why did authorities need dental records to identify an 18-year-old kid who supposedly just drowned? If he just swam off, his face would be recognizable. But if he was beaten to death by 4 people, he would be completely unrecognizable. Second, why did it take 3 to 4 hours for the public to find out the body washed up on Monday was Nolan? Because his own mother wasn't allowed to identify the body. The system had to rely on medical records. But we have to look at both sides. Is this story actually believable? On one hand, the timeline raises massive red flags. If the pool party was happening at 1 a.m. on July 5th, why did the Coast Guard get alerted around that time? If Nolan was alive at 2:53 a.m. and the boys were spotted cleaning their boat at a judge's house at 3 a.m., that leaves a tight 2 hours to transport a body 10 miles back out to Horn Island and dump it. Furthermore, Nolan's own mother recently spoke out about the girl who leaked this pool party story, stating, "She's not a close friend of our son's, and I've never spoken or met with her." The mom isn't saying the story is a lie, she's just distancing herself from the source. Think about the math here. For this pool party theory to be true, it would mean 20 to 30 teenagers who were at that house are all in a massive criminal conspiracy together, lying to the police. Could that many kids really keep a secret this dark? Whether you believe the pool party theory or the island drowning theory, there is one undeniable, 100% confirmed fact. The 3 boys on that boat committed a serious crime, and they need to be arrested immediately for tampering with evidence. We know for a fact that one of the friends, Warren, called Nolan's mother and said, "I don't know where Nolan is," while he was actively holding Nolan's cell phone in his hands. Nolan's mom had to physically track the phone's GPS location to Warren's house and send a friend to go retrieve it. When she got the phone back, data was deleted. Snapchat stories were wiped. Look at this nearly identical case that happened just a few months ago, on April 13th, 2026. A 19-year-old named Lucas went swimming with his friends in a lake. One boy drowned. Instead of calling 911, Lucas panicked, fled the scene, threw the dead boy's clothes away, tossed his phone out of a moving car window, and deleted all their text messages. On July 9th, Dallas police tracked him down and charged him with tampering with physical evidence and fabricating data. He is facing up to 20 years in prison. Why haven't the boys on the boat with Nolan faced the exact same charges?
This isn't about rumors, and it's not about viral theories. This is about a grieving family that is being torn apart by a wall of silence. Both of Nolan's parents have stated in every single interview that they don't care about the internet noise. They just want transparency, and they want the absolute truth. If something happened to their son on that boat or at that house, the people responsible need to face justice. What do you think? Do you think attorney Ben Crump shared this photo because his investigators found real legs to this pool party theory? Or do you think the truth still lies on the shores of Horn Island? Sound off in the comments below. Let's get this discussion moving because the algorithms need to push this story until answers are given. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell right next to it, and select all so you never miss a breaking update on this case. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and I'll see you in the next video.